Gentlemen, volleyball fans, welcome back to court 26 here in the men's open division. I don't know if this is the second round or not. I'm just going to kind of talk and you guys can listen or not. It's up to you. We have the Bay Area Dimes in the light green taking on the tall ones. If I'm not mistaken, they're both from Northern California. Both kind of in that Bay Area. Should be some good volleyball. Both these teams should have helped jockey their position for tomorrow's day 3 that heads into the finals. A couple of purses on the line for the first, second, and third place winners. It might be a sharing of the third. I could be incorrect. I'll get the true scoop tomorrow when I show up. We're gonna play 2 sets to 25. If one team takes all of them, we're done. If we split the third and final, we play to 15. We're not gonna switch sides. Win by 2, no cap. Based on what I'm seeing, it looks like Donovan Constable will open up serving for the tall ones and get us underway here in set number 1 of the 12 o'clock match on court 26. Service ace opens up the scoring for the Diamonds. Bridge to serve. Constable goes to number 23 from UC Santa Cruz, Ethan Makashima. With the dig, right thought maybe was going to go over it. Unfortunately, didn't clear the net. That's going to be a 1-point advantage to the tall ones. Loud to serve. Ball is just long, very close. That ball is long. Give and go. Akishima looking for the court. Nicked and deflected by right. Lead to Hag back. Or excuse me, lead to Souza back to lead. Touch signal. We're all tied up 3 apiece here, very early in set number 1. Grant Ng is back to serve. Jalen Phillips going up, finding just the edge with the block before finding the floor. seeing Lee able to find the block of Blessis by Suai. Hitting in the serve. Swing does not clear the net. It's going to be a 3-point for the Dons. Crossball reversing flow to Phillips, who's able to go over a pretty sizable block in the Dons court. That's just a good swing. Phillips back to serve. Substitution for the tall ones. Number 9, Staskus comes in for Hughes. Look to work inside, unfortunately. Maybe took off a teensy bit too early. Maybe the ball was a little too far inside, but not able to clear the net. If it had, it would have bounced it. Inquiring about maybe a net contact. Looks like the officials agree it was the ball that hit the net. Hey, looking for fingertips, unfortunately just missing. That ball's going to be wide. The Dons will request their first of 2 allotted timeouts. Here, still early in set number 1 of the men's open division on court 26. Be sure to check out the USA Volleyball Show, the official podcast of USA Volleyball. Listen to exclusive interviews from your favorite athletes, coaches, and everyone in between. Guests like the Governor, Jordan Larson, Kurt Kirai, Kel Shane, Cleo McClay, Eric Soji, Haley Washington, John Spraw, and more. They'll be talking all things on and off the volleyball court, so subscribe wherever you get your podcasts or visit go.usav.org/USAV show. Lee able to get a touch on it, unfortunately not enough to keep it near friends. The first service ace of the match belongs to the tall ones. Substitution. Huey replaces Staskus. Huey gets a touch off the block and out of reach of the defense. Going to give a 4-point advantage to the tall ones, and he'll head back to the service line. Rickshaw looking to avoid the block. Does so eloquently and earns the point. That'll send back to NYU Products. James Haig back to serve. Repeating the loud. Haig is there the second time. Unfortunately, that ball does not stay in play. Eaton replaces Wasuai. Lee looked to sneak it underneath the block, but Makashima's there, handing it across to intercept. Their first block of the contest. With the assist from Sousa's swing up the block, Rickshaw cleans up. Brian Lee back to serve. Phillips out of the back row but runs out of real estate. That's going to cut their lead to 3. Handles the reception. Constable too loud. Lau's able to split the defense. Detonate on that one. I think he closed his eyes, but it worked out. Did Bridge draw in the block? No. Not a bit of net touch, that ball went out of bounds. You don't often see the power two-handed tip out of the back row be successful. But somehow he made it work. Substitution for the Bay Area Times, number 13, Rafael Cruz from Campbellsville University replaces Sousa. Bridges in close long. Going to keep a 5-point advantage at bay. Trevor Lau, the current matador, will serve for the Tall Ones. Bridge finding Ian Wright, the former USC Trojan, for the kill. Am I right or am I wrong? There you go. That's all that matters. Makashima with the offhand just through the defense. Brent to serve for the Tall Ones. Leave the sharp cross court, avoiding the block of Hui. That'll cut the lead to 4. Substitution, Coming right will be replaced by Finnegan. Finnegan heads back to the service line. Dr. Seaman able to avoid the very tall block of Rakestraw for Hill. Staskus replaced Huey in the front row. Phillips back to serve. Constable rotates to the front row. Makashima holds long enough to cut off that cutback shot. He'll have the second block of the contest. Tolman's lead by 6. Hey, going hard, cross court just on the defense. Looking to get back on his effective ways. A great leaper, has a good arm. Had a few errors early on this evening. Great hustle by the tall ones, but it doesn't help. Hank with the kill, cuts the lead to 4. To serve. Lee looks down the line, but that ball is long, unfortunately. Both teams serving rather well. We're 33 points in. There are only 5 service errors total. Huey replaces Staskus. Huey was there. He's been spending time in the library. He read that one like a book, but not able to control the overwhelming power from Lee. It's something about lefties, man. It's something about lefties. Buster Wide tried to get the give and go, the pick and roll, but just missed. Hank will continue to serve, cut the lead down to 3. Phillips finding the deep corner just out of reach of the defense. Going to tally the 11th kill for the tall ones here in set number 1. Substitution ensuing. Matthew Ng replaces Molesis. Oh, the off-speed soft touch gets to go. The net is not enough to keep it from falling. Bridge running a pretty soft offense right now. Number 96, Lee will serve. Wakashima takes it. And Lau is able to beat the block off the hands and out of play. That'll send Constable back to the service line. Bay Area Dimes, racking up their 10th kill. Ryan Bridges to serve. Bridges serve, unfortunately, is long. Staskos replaces Huey in the front row. It's going to be 9 substitutions used, I think is what she's. Wow. We're not going to talk about that. Like, he just flew out of nowhere, fell on the ground, and plays the ball. No one wants to put their hands together. Do you not enjoy good volleyball, people? What are your conversations you're having? There's so much better play being happening on the court. I need more intention. Cruz to serve. Oh, he was behind the line, but that ball is long. Tolan's inching closer to set number 1. They lead by 4. Brent Ink will serve. Right coming from behind, able to take a good heavy swing on that one. That ball is going to be gone. Where might need some help to recover that one. Finnegan will serve for the Bay Area Times. I don't disagree, but that's unfortunate. Pretty solid net play. Hey, able to do something without 2 contacts there off the block. Phillips will serve. Staskos replaces Huey in the front row. Haig finds the block and the intent. Thought it hit the antenna, I guess not. It doesn't matter what I think. That's not what I saw. After discussion, the tall one takes set number 1 by a score of 25-20. Join us after a brief 3-minute intermission for the continuation of this 12 o'clock match in the men's open division here at the 2025 Open National Championships here in downtown Denver, Colorado, presented by USA Volleyball. Lineup submitted and checked. It looks like the tall ones will submit the same lineup, send them back out there, try to do it again. The Bay Area Dimes have opted to give Josh Freeman a chance. Like, I hear he's okay. We'll see how he does. Bridge is always ready to come back in. I will say it. If I get a chance, I'll say it. I know you played at USC also. All right, tall ones took set number 1, but we're all even 0 apiece here in set number 2. Wow, avoids the block of Bay Area just outside. Will serve down the line, unable to be controlled before heading out of bounds. Only our second service ace of the match, both of which belong to the tall ones. Lee handles it.
Yeah, it was
Cruz splitting the trailing block. Makashima and Lauer there. Cruz will take the kill, rotate back to area 1 and serve, trailing by 1. Huey fights off a pretty good serve, keeps the tall ones in system. Phillips showing that he has range positionally. I don't know if that one is set high enough though. We'll have to ask him. He was looking down at everybody. And right's not small either. The UCSD product had so much cross and decided to hit loud. Bold strategy cut. Let's see how it pays off. Fitting replaces right, heads back to the service line. Oh, I wanted that forehand, but that ball was out of bounds. Our fantastic lines people here making those calls. They're working for free, folks, so let's make sure we stay off them, or I will publicly ridicule you. Friedman finds Rickstraw. Friedman rotates to the front row, and he heads back to the service line. Okay, I was like, either he hit it twice with his hand and his elbow, or there was a touch. I'm glad to know I'm not crazy. Phillips will serve for the tall ones. Wow, had a runway, but Rakeshaw closes it down. They're going to combine for that triple block, the second of the match. Each team with 2 blocks apiece thus far. Attack error evens us at 5 apiece. Fantastic pass by Brant Aiden, though. Pretty serve down the line. Brought that ball back into play. Maisuai tries to beat the block of the tall ones, not able to clear the net. Back-to-back errors is going to give Dimes a 1 point advantage. Higgs toss just a little behind him, tried to muscle that one down. That'll send Kui back to serve. Tried to find Rakestraw working his way behind the center. Wasn't able to connect. The error gives the 1 point advantage to the tall ones. Official signals a yellow card against the tallest. Eight seconds to score, correct? 8-7. Wow, able to deliver, equalize us at 8 apiece. Matthew in the serve. Bang out of the back row. That was, from my angle, which I don't have a great angle, that was extremely close. That's all I'm going to say. Fantastic call by the Lions person. I'm not saying it was in, I'm just saying it was close. Free ball coming, and he takes it. Friedman is signaling for a double contact. And follows up his third service attempt with a service ace. The Dimes will take a timeout, 1 of 2 allotted here in set number 2. They trail by 3. Will continue to serve. Cruz Cruz is able to take advantage of the split block. Took one off the face after it hit the ground. King is replaced, heads to the bench. Sorry, switch up. Tall ones side out on the Friedman serve. Dimes looking to close the gap here. Currently trailing by 3. Comfortable to serve. Right, maybe a little tight, but it doesn't matter. He records the team's 4th kill here in set number 2. Cuts the lead to 2. Rafael Cruz back to serve. Picked up off the block, reverses flow. Grant can't run it down. The Dimes have cut the lead to 1. Loses second serve. Just wide. He stayed behind the line, though. That was impressive. The service error will give the 2-point advantage back to the tall ones as Lau will serve. You just gotta roll the ball back and say good job. Substitution is going to be allowed. Staskas replaces Huey in the front row. Lau serves the second time. Following the service ace, the team's first service error. I hate to see that. Finnegan replaces Ryan, he'll serve. Lee able to maximize the small space between the antenna and the blocker. Cruz with the assist, but I'm not marking those. Finnegan finally gets his ace. The Bay Area Dimes' first service ace of the match comes at 14-14 by the hand of Finnegan. Great pass with hands by Huey. Possible finds Makishima. Rayshaw was there, but that ball went off the hands and out of bounds. The tall one's 6th kill here in set number 2. Brand King will serve. Dimes will look to equalize. Trading points here halfway through set number 2. Phillips' hands, finds the floor. Good secondary move by Phillips and Masuai. Phillips over the top and handled by Cruz. Into reverse flow. Staskas picked up. Lee tries to, Lee is intercepted. Mark that package, return to sender. Stauskas and Alessis Masuai combined for the double block. Tollins open up a three-point advantage. Ing continues to serve. Ing's serve is long, cuts the lead to 2. Lee's second serve is long. Masuai out of the middle. Avoiding the ominous block of Rakestraw. Friedman touches it, finds the option, Souza delivers. He'll head back to the service line because he's in area 2, and that's how the game works after you side out. Masuai tried to be superhuman, just missing the sideline. That'll cut the lead to 1. But he literally tried to bounce out of 2 feet and almost did it. All y'all just sat there and watched. I need more excitement, team. Are we here to watch volleyball or are we here to talk to our friends we haven't seen in a while? I guess both could be true. Souza serve is wide. The lead is once again 2. Hui back to serve. Try again. Freeman able to draw the block, connecting with Rakestraw for the kill. Doing another great pass. Wow, to the cross court, lead not able to cover. That'll once again extend the lead to 2. Matthew replaces Masuai. He'll serve. He has 1 ace thus far in set number 2. Rafael Cruz able to beat the shrinking defender in the open block from the tall ones. Josh Friedman looking to will his team to fight on here, down 1. unfortunately might have made it a little more challenging for a third contact. That is the Dimes' 10th kill of the frame. We're all tied up here late in set number 2. Tall one took set 1. Nakashima is there, able to keep the hand into the deep cross, recording the team's 5th kick block of the match. Donovan Constable back to serve, 1 point advantage to his team's name. Let's see what the Matador can do. Heads-up play deep to court, area 1, wide open. Rafael Cruz heads back to the service line. Lauer there, Souza, the Boilermaker, pushes his team ahead by 1. Timeout, Tall Ones. Joining us after a brief 30-second intermission to see the conclusion of set number 2, and if necessary, a third decisive set. Bay Area Dimes return to the floor first, followed by the Tall Ones. Nakashima finding a way to get a hand on the swing of Lee. They tied up 23 all. Lau will head back to the service line. Stauskas replaces Chewy. Cruz uncontested with a big runway. Puts an exclamation point on that one. Finnegan replaces Wright. Finnegan with 1 ace, 1 error thus far will look to close out set number 2 and force that third and final set. Souza, Rickstraw there, but there was a crack in the dam. Phillips takes it, ties us at 24 apiece. Great angle serve. Fantastic play by both teams, high-level volleyball. But Lee delivers down the line. Set point number 2. Put your hands together if you want more volleyball, folks. Because if Dimes takes the next set, we're playing a third. Put your hands together if you don't want more volleyball, because you're just sitting there very quiet. Phillips 11th kill of the frame. Phillips, Oled. That makes sense if you know it was the seaside in the Meadows. Souza to serve, set point 3. The Boilermakers serve is long. We're all tied up 26 all. Wow, delivers from set point 3 to match point 1. Put your hands together, stomp your feet, make some noise. Time out, Time out Dimes. Their second and final of the frame. Join us to see how this barn burner will play out. Tall Ones, match point 1. After 3 set point opportunities for the Dimes. Both teams have returned to the court. Match point number 1 for the Tall Ones. Huey to serve.
Nice up!
Rakestraws Doug. Crossfield Lau delivers. The Matador beats the Cardinal and the Trojan. And there you have it, folks. They take it 2 sets to 1. 25, 20, 28, 26. Stay tuned, both these teams will be moving on to day number 3. There is yet more volleyball, great volleyball to be played. My name is Kyle. Thank you so much for joining us here at the 2025 Open National Championships in the Men's Open Division. Good luck to all the teams competing. We'll see you again next time.